Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Chat Club podcast.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Faith, how are you?
I'm pretty good. A little startled by the beginning of all of this, but we are doing well.
We are doing well. Okay, good.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, great. I love to hear that we're doing well.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, I have such a formal apology to make. Because last week's episode, was it even last week?
Yeah.
Okay, it was. Like, so many lifetimes have happened since last week. Last week's episode was literally an atrocity. It was the episode from hell. It truly was a reflection on my worst time ever. So
For like editing reasons?
Just your mic being so fucking quiet.
Yeah.
And then like me, because usually like if that happens, I just have to enhance your audio and then we're good. Forgot to do that. And then like obviously my mic issues, like my mic just like simply was not working.
Mm-hmm.
So these mics, if we do it through USB, they create this like break. It sounds like you're like on a phone call underwater. Like it breaks. Remember? When yours happened? Yeah. So, that happened. And then I had to use the audio from my camera, which has happened before. And it's like an atrocity to humanity. And you guys, I am so sorry. I will try to do better.
Accidents happen. It's okay.
It's honestly so annoying.
I know.
It's so annoying. I was like so annoyed. Like Alex, literally, it was so bad. Alex texted me and she goes, "What is this episode?" And I was like, "I know, it's literal shit." And she goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, honestly, like I would delete it, but like whatever.
If people are really that interested in hearing what we have to say, they have it.
Yeah, right. And like if they love it and they really like are interested and they're devoted, they would just power fucking through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how but like I'm apologizing. That's not apologizing. I'm gonna apologize.
Power fucking through
I'm apologizing.
Also,
power
I'm sorry.
Fucking through it. No, literally. Tough love. That's what they call that. No, but I am drinking a carbless.
Ooh. Oh, I see. I didn't know if you were going to go back on those since they kind of like kicked your ass a couple weeks ago.
Oh my God. So hungover. I was so hungover about it. But I've been drinking wine because a glass of wine has 3.2 net carbs in it. So it's like not crazy. So I can drink wine again.
Yeah. Which
has been phenomenal for my mental health. I was going to have it because I have a bottle open, but whatever. How was your week?
Good.
How was your week?
So I work at a daycare, so I was like getting everything all set up so I can have all the kids' Mother's Day gifts all ready and set to get sent home. So they have them for Mother's Day this weekend.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. We painted some really cute cans and then we planted some really colorful flowers inside.
Cute.
Because, whenever I think of Mother's Day, I think, like, you obviously always have to get your mom flowers or something like that,
No, of course, yeah.
It's like, bring May flowers. Oh.
No, we are not talking about masturbation yet, no.
Yet.
Mutual masturbation. Would you like to make an appearance? Hold on.
Here. I know I look terrible. We were watching a show called Hacks last night. Look at my titties. Do I look at the camera? Okay, so we're watching a show called Hacks last night. I'd like to look at her. Was over there?
You can look at her.
Yeah.
And there was this really weird scene. Well, I mean, it's not weird for lesbians, but it was unusual for me. So there were lesbians in the shower. By the way, this is a really good show. There were lesbians in the shower.
Okay.
And they were like making out.
Uh-huh.
And the other chick was having a climax. And when they cut back, you saw both of their boobs in the steamy shower. And I mean,
peak cinema right there.
I'm all about sex of any kind. I mean, how do you not comment on that? Hetero, gay, lesbian, whatever. I mean, when there's a steamy sex scene in a show that you don't expect coming, right? Because it's sort of a family show.
Oh.
It was a jump scare for sure.
Oh,
yeah. It was very frightening.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice to see you, kid.
I can't wait to see you.
When you come
I don't
down
think
here
you're
next
gonna.
time, let's go bowling. When are you coming?
Yes. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
The end of May. Well, maybe
Memorial
If
weekend.
you come here at a nice time, you can meet the governor of Iowa.
Oh, you guys are tight?
Yes,
I don't
yeah.
think he
Bye-bye,
can hear
kids.
me, but okay.
No, it's okay. Oh yeah, he literally cannot hear.
No, that's what I was like. He won't let me
cannot hear
answer.
you. Yeah, he could not. He could not hear you whatsoever. Totally fine.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
I love him. That was Blaine, everybody.
No,
That was Blaine.
That was my husband. He was so funny.
What was the name
His
of that show?
Oh, Hacks.
Oh, okay.
It's
Because I
called
was like,
Hacks.
it's a
on-
family show, and
It's not really a family show,
Okay.
but like, there's never been like insane sex scenes, and there was one last night. So, they just started the car.
yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Yes, this is my life. No,
We're in a garage.
His parents are coming over for dinner tonight,
Okay.
so they're coming a little earlier, which is fine. So, I forgot to show you my recent purchase.
Is it the Haley Bieber Rode case?
Yes.
Phone case?
Yes, it's the phone case from Rode.
I love that.
And honestly, it's like, it's so cute. It's so cute. I can't like
How does
wear
it-
it everywhere.
Yeah, I was like, does it fit okay in your pocket or?
I don't know if you can see it, but like it's super bulbous.
Yeah, because it's got to hold
super, Yeah, super bulbous. Which is fine. It like feels nice in the hand.
Okay.
Um,
Nice to hold. Nice.
Yeah, nice to hold. I just don't know about like everyday living. You know?
Yeah. Also, like I worry about it in the summer because when it gets really hot, chapstick
No, for
tends
real.
to
Like, for real.
Yeah.
Literally have diarrhea everywhere.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's a cute little purchase of mine.
Cute.
Yes. So, are we ready to
There's been
dive in?
Yeah, there's a lot happening in Hollywood this week.
There's a lot to happen. We should get right
Yeah.
fucking into it.
A lot of it's happened in the last
Um,
48 hours, to be honest.
No, honestly, like this week has been like kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. And I love it.
I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Content. Oh, another thing this week.
Uh-huh.
You guys, I launched an Instagram page for
You
Blaine and
did!
I.
Yes!
You just
Yes.
you just met Blaine. Blaine and I are doing he and I just bought 6 houses that were mid construction, and I talked about this last week on last episode, but if it didn't make it to that point, it's totally fine. It's totally cool. It was like in the first 2 minutes, but we're good.
I love
we're good. Blaine and I bought houses, and I'm documenting the whole thing. And so we're making little, like, it's like if you love
Yeah.
HGTV, but if you love it in like a minute format, this is up your alley.
That's me, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Short attention span.
exactly. That's like what I'm gearing towards. So that's what it is. Yes. Instagram at Blaine and Brandon.
That's so exciting.
Just had to shout it out a little bit. But anyhow,
Yes.
let's dive into the top 3 stories of this week. Okay.
You sounded like Jeffree Star just there.
Oh my god. Let's talk
Jeffree
about it.
Star approved. Okay.
Okay, so Vogue has released their best dressed stars from the Met Gala of this year, 2024. And it's been,
I think they're a lot better than last year.
I think they are a lot better than last year.
Yeah.
I think that like there were some that were a little questionable.
Well, do you know what the theme is?
So the theme was Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah. It's like,
And
yeah,
then-
something about the garden, at night in the garden or
Yes,
something.
the something is A Night in the Garden, but
Yeah.
that was like, so I didn't understand. So this was the only thing the theme that I actually like understood.
Yes.
And I didn't know that there was 2 themes. So Sleeping Beauty is the theme of the event. Like the dinner, the show, everything.
Yeah.
Hidden Gardens or whatever is
The fashion. What the fashion needs to go through.
what the fashion would be.
Okay.
Yeah, and so that's why there were bouquets and bouquets and bouquets
Mhm.
of flowers. But anyways, let's get into it. First we have Ayo. She's from The Bear.
Oh,
Did
see,
you watch that
no,
show?
because I don't have Hulu, but I hear it's great.
Yeah, same. So Ayo is wearing low. And she is in this like beautiful. It looks like.
Oh, I saw her dress. I just didn't know who she was.
Yeah,
She was
no,
gorgeous.
No.
Yeah.
She looks gorge. It's very like lace. But she's on the top of Vogue's list right now.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, I know. Good for her. Next we have Bad Bunny.
He looked good.
He looks so good. Did you see him like walk out of the hotel room? He was literally like covered in a huge gray sheet. And it was like Bad Bunny on the way to Met Gala. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I saw this one celebrity. I don't know who she was. They were saying it was like Kate G or something like that. And they were underneath this like brown umbrella that had like these curtains over the umbrella so you couldn't see. And there's all these people shouting with the paparazzi like, you know, show yourself. Let it be seen. And then she's trying to take this huge umbrella because it's big enough to cover the entire body and plus more. Like it's like a 6-foot span, I'd say. And it's they're trying to get it on the bus without anyone seeing her.
It's hard.
And they're like, just give up.
Should have No, they did not. That's fucking hilarious.
It was hilarious.
They should have done like the Taylor Swift way and just like went into a suitcase.
Yeah, but like I don't know what her outfit was like. Some people can't even sit down in some of their outfits, you know?
Oh my god, I know. I noticed. Next we have Zendaya.
She did really good. Not one of my favorite Met Galas of Zendaya's though.
No. I think like the Cinderella one would like always be my favorite of hers. She like, I don't love the makeup. The intense.
Which one do you like more? Do you like the blue one or the black one with the flower head?
She had two?
Mm-hmm. Which like when did she have time to get into another costume?
Yeah, I know.
And she had like bleached eyebrows too. And I'm like, I love you, Zendaya, but please keep your eyebrows back.
Like, so the makeup is giving like Taylor Swift in Fortnite music video. Okay. Which is like this like really, really, really like dark eyes. Like the eyes are just so dark.
Interesting.
She's like literally looking into my soul.
Makes sense.
But the gown is gorgeous.
It is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought hers was really good, but definitely not my favorite of the night.
Not my favorite. Next we have Lana Del Rey.
Hers was really good.
And Alexander McQueen. She looks like, okay.
Like that's what I picture for Sleeping Beauty. So I didn't know the theme and stuff like that before, because usually I just like, oh, like I want to guess it before I like really look it up. So I just thought everything was just something about flowers. And then I saw hers with thorns. And then I saw it with Sleeping Beauty. I'm like, oh, see, now that makes sense.
So if you just like look at the top half of her head, okay, does she not look like a deer?
Oh, like antlers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I didn't know.
You understand?
Do you not think it's like kind of like strange that she's really good friends with Kim Kardashian and Taylor Swift?
So we have to talk about this.
Yeah, like So
she was in Lana Del Rey. There was two interview moments that were like caught my attention. Mm-hmm. Interview number one, I believe it was E! News asked her, "What's your favorite song on Torture Poets?" Like Kim Kardashian's new song, and she goes, "Oh, are you afraid of little old me or something like that? That one."
Oh, she said that like she didn't remember what the name of it was.
No, she like didn't. She didn't remember, and I'm like, homegirl didn't listen to the album.
Well, like I don't know. I feel like, do you think she might have had bad blood, pun intended, with Taylor Swift after she brought her up on like pulled her up on stage at the Grammys? You know.
I don't think so. I think that like Lana Del Rey is just someone who like,
if she wants to listen to it, she'll listen to it.
Truly, as an artist, like I don't think she listens to anybody else but herself.
And I completely respect that.
Like, honestly, like she gives the vibes of like, I don't know. She gives the vibes of like, I'm gonna listen to like really, really, really old school music.
Yeah, like Patsy Cline.
Like, that's about it. Yeah, that's literally it.
Yeah, that gives her vibe. That gives the vibes
Yeah.
of her.
Yeah,
But-
and then the other. Well, sorry. go
No,
on.
no, no, no. You finish yours because I was
Okay.
just gonna say like I just thought it was so strange that she was hanging out with Kim Kardashian. So
So, okay, leading into that. So, there was an interview moment where, like, she's standing next to Kim and they're all answering questions. And, like, she's, like, Lana's, like, moving her head, talking to the interviewer. And Kim's, like, literally dodging it. She goes,
who? Huh? Can't see
yeah,
me.
literally. I'm like,
That's
I'm like,
hilarious.
oh my God.
I love that.
I know. I'm like, Lana, like, stop moving. Stop moving.
What did you see? There was
Um,
like a point where like Kylie Jenner completely ignored Lana Del Rey. Like it looked like Lana wanted to talk to her, but like, Kylie's like, and then she walks away.
So we need to talk about, I don't know if it's on here, but we need to talk about Doja Cat.
What, with her wet T-shirt?
Well, first she came out of the hotel with a towel on. Just a towel.
She's
And I was
hilarious.
like, what is this?
I-
And then
I love her.
I know, I love her too. I love her as an artist. I
Yeah.
love her. And like she always kind of like
She-
goes
yeah,
crazy.
she's just
you know, like,
wacky, yo.
Last
Yeah,
year,
she's completely
last
bedazzled.
Year was phenomenal. Yeah, that was phenomenal. I loved it. It was crazy. And then she comes out in a wet T-shirt covering her boob. And she goes to and they're like, tell us about this look. Like, what's this look? And she's like, I'm dressed as the most used flower in the world, and that's cotton. And so I'm wearing a cotton T-shirt to symbolize, like, the work that goes into cotton. And I think that, like, it was about slavery and stuff like that.
Get it.
Which, like, I get it.
Did you know that
That's
she had to
awesome.
like
Beautiful
they had to put a
message.
shit ton of hair gel all over her to keep that wet
Yeah,
T-shirt
I
look?
saw that. Yeah.
I'm like, dude, how heavy do you
Um,
think that is?
Probably really heavy.
Yeah, and like, I hope she didn't catch a cold because like I'd be freezing. I picture the Met Gala to be cold inside. You know, like a movie theater when it gets
Oh
like
my
the
God, yeah,
AC's
because
up.
It's all like stone.
Yeah. And yeah,
Yeah,
you got to keep
no,
the art at a
1000%.
specific temp, you know?
No, 1000%.
So it's like,
agree.
I hope she had a coat or something.
But anyhow, I just like wish she just like didn't do that. I don't know. I thought like the T-shirt, like,
Can you like just please don't? Just
can you
please
just like
don't.
if you wanted to do like cotton, there is so much you could have done as a design standpoint of like making a cotton dress.
Oh yeah.
Like making her silhouette,
Yeah.
like the brown, and then like the bottom part like be the cotton, like that would have been gorge.
Right.
Like there's so much you could have done.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or
like
Stacy from
this
Zoe
is
101 could have just gave her a dress full of cotton swabs. Cotton swabs.
literally Harper would have gagged.
Which I,
So
well, like,
Harper from Wizard.
I know,
of
that's why I was like,
Waverly
huh? I was like, is he really going there? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
No, but I really do believe. I'm like this. Honestly, like also Met Gala is like, it's the only fashion show, fashion event that's still so sacred.
Well, that and it's
Um,
inclined so drastically over the last like 5 years.
right.
So I went down like every year and just to look at the looks and the theme, just because I just wanted to reminisce.
right.
And like back in 2017, 2016, they were a lot more like just more tame. It was kind of just
Yeah.
regular red carpet vibes.
Right.
Not like all of like the huge trains and or like the
Right.
gown changing looks, you know.
right.
Like Kim Kardashian was just wearing some kind of floral tight dress when she was pregnant
I
with
remember
Kanye.
that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's because Kanye was invited. She wasn't. She was the plus.
Well, I
one.
know, but not. It wasn't just her. Like that's literally the vibe
Oh,
of
no,
everyone
right.
there.
Yeah, that was the vibe. That was the vibe of like a very tamed down. Like,
Yeah, it
minimal.
wasn't that big of a thing.
Yeah.
If anything, the only one who was like super bold with her fashion was Sarah Jessica Parker. She was the
Well,
true
she's always
OG.
so cute.
Yeah, she was the
She's
true
always-
OG of like really knowing how to slay the Met Gala red carpet.
But she's always been such a fashion girl.
Exactly. Sex and the City
So-
taught her so much.
Right. Sex in the City, you know what I mean. But anyhow, Doja Cat, I wish you'd done something different. Emma Chamberlain, which is an interviewer for Vogue,
Mm-hmm.
at the red carpet. She always walks first. She looked gorgeous.
She did. She looked amazing.
Gorge.
Also, did you know that she was the only influencer that was allowed to go?
So she's been yes, this year.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of influencers went there as media, like they were going to interview, you know what I mean? But
they didn't get to walk it like how Emma
But
Chamberlain
they didn't get
did.
to walk it. No. And it's kind of funny. I thought there would be way more. I thought like Alex Earl would have been there because the Met Gala was partnership with TikTok. Like TikTok sponsored the Met Gala this year. So they funded a ton of money, right? So like it was, to me, I was like, I was expecting like the D'Amelios or you know, like
Addison Rae, like how she was
Addison Rae.
But I heard like lots of A-list celebrities complained about it from last year, saying like this is a sacred thing, like kind of like how Billie Eilish was saying like, why are there so many TikTokers here, right, at the Oscars or Grammys or whatever it was. So a bunch of celebrities, I guess, were complaining to the board of Met Gala saying like, I'm not fucking going if a bunch of TikTokers and influencers think that they deserve to go. So that's why literally none of them were there except for Emma, because she's actually made herself into a true celebrity.
So I get that, and I don't like. I also don't like. Okay, like I don't think like a TikTokers need to be there. Like I don't think it needs to be infiltrated with just like TikTokers, right? Yeah. But people who have expanded their career past TikTok, like if TikTok went away, they would still be a public figure within the media. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like so, like, and here's the deal with industry like that. You either grow with it, or you get left behind. Right. So like you either like get with the fucking times and understand that influencers are the new celebrities, and they are now more popular. Some are more popular, some are bigger, get more money than normal celebrities and that are invited. Like, just get with the times. Like I think like Alex Earl would have just like fucking killed it if she was there, and I just like really wish that she was. I don't know, that was just like me, and I'm not even an Alex Earl girly. I just think that like there should have been some representation. I don't know.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But that's just like me hoping that I get invited to the Met Gala every like one day.
I know. But did you see Ariana Grande perform? She did amazing.
Yeah, she did amazing, and she brought out her Wicked co-star. Yes. Was just so cool. And they did a Whitney Houston song or a collab.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But she started out with the Sleeping Beauty Once Upon a Dream song, which I was kind of like hurt because like Lana Del Rey made that cover and it was wickedly amazing. And I was like wondering in the back of my mind, like, do you think Lana was like, that bitch, I could have done it so much better, you know?
Right.
But anyway.
Well, honestly, you guys, the list goes on and on and on. There's no one here that I really want to talk about. Oh, Gigi Hadid looked beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful.
But what was your overall favorite?
My overall favorite, like, so, woman was, okay, I'm going to pronounce her name wrong.
Tyla, yeah. The Sand.
Tyla. She was
my favorite.
Absolute
she was
favorite.
Yes.
She had to literally get physically picked up and moved.
Yes, I saw that too. I was like, why can't someone do this
so funny.
to me?
She literally looks like a Barbie doll.
Yes.
Like, bloop.
She was gorgeous. And her little hourglass, like, little purse.
And then men was Dan Levy because his suit was so,
I didn't see
cool.
him.
Yeah, he had this like black suit, and then like the black suit went into like an ombre garden, and it was so
I'm gonna have to look at that.
It was all embroidered. Yes. Who was your top?
Okay, so Tyla was my favorite too.
Okay.
I like Chase Stokes only because he was hot and I got to see his chest and all his necklaces.
Yes, him and Kelsey Ballerini.
Yes.
Oh my God.
They're so cute. And I'm like, good for them for getting fucking invited to the Met Gala. But then like Madeline Klein was there too, his ex.
Oh, but they're good friends.
I hope so. Because like,
yeah, because there's no animosity. Like Kelsey Ballerini is friends with her.
Good for her. She's such a good woman.
So did you see the AI photo of Katy Perry?
Yeah. So at first I almost said she was my favorite, but then I was like, no, this is fake. And I'm like, oh, then I guess I won't.
No, literally me. Like I was like, oh my God, Katy Perry looks phenomenal.
So what was AI? Just like how big the dress was?
The whole dress. Yeah, I mean the dress was like similar to the AI, but like the whole gown. Did you see that her mom fell for it?
No.
Her mom like sent her a screenshot of like the gown, the AI gown, and it was like, "Oh my God, you killed it! It looks so good." And she goes, "Mom, that's AI."
Damn, they did her dirty.
Demi Lovato made her first appearance.
She looked good
after 8 years. She looked so good. Man.
I liked how Sydney Sweeney didn't go with the classic blonde bombshell look. She like went with that black wig, or
she went that
dyed
dark
she hair.
wig.
She dyed her hair. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
did you see Kim Kardashian's look?
I didn't like the cardigan. I thought it was stupid. She said it was from her boyfriend, and I'm like, who's your boyfriend? And then like, remember I sent you that TikTok?
Kim?
Yeah, she had a cardigan on. And they're like, oh, is that part of the look?
I saw the little shawl.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, I was cold, so I borrowed my boyfriend's sweater. And then I went to this girl saying like, whose cardigan is that? Fucking Kurt Hummel? That wouldn't fit any man.
Oh my God.
I thought it was so funny.
Hilarious.
But yeah, no, I didn't like the little shawl thing. But did you see
hated
that
the
she couldn't
corset.
wear actual heels with it?
Why?
Because like if the skinny heel part would stick into the dress because there was holes in the dress, like the metal holes. So she had a heelless heel, you know, like the ones that just like stand on the tippy toes, like Lady Gaga. Yeah, that's what she was wearing.
Let's talk about the corset.
It's not a Met Gala if Kim Kardashian is not wearing a corset.
Thank you. Like, literally, thank you. Like Marilyn Monroe's dress last year, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
or like that one, my favorite Kim Kardashian Met Gala look was the one where it looked like she had like raindrops hanging off of her.
Loved.
That was my
And she
favorite.
looked wet.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm like,
loved that one.
Fuck,
You
she
are
was
so correct
amazing.
with that. You are so
Yes.
correct with that. Well, speaking about Kim Kardashian, this is our second story of this evening.
ooh, look at how we just dove right into that. Sliding.
Kim Kardashian booed by Dave Portnoy fans at Tom Brady's roast. Okay, so basically, the unofficial inquest into the deafening boos hurled at Kim Kardashian during the Tom Brady roast is wrapping up. So while the volume and intensity of the jurors that met the mogul when she took the stage on Netflix event baffled many Hollywood watchers, insiders say that the culprits are sports bros that were whipped into a frenzy by Dave Portnoy. So like a ton of sports guys were the ones that were booing her when she went up there. So meanwhile, we're told that Netflix cut the boos from this streamable show. So Netflix cut out the booed segment of her joke.
Oh.
So did you see her get booed?
I saw it
Did
on
you see the
TikTok.
clip?
I saw it on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She handled it with grace.
Right. She's like, come on, guys. All right. Enough.
Yeah.
And I'm like
handled it with grace. If that was me, I would have started crying.
Right? I'd be like, okay, I get it. Her jokes were good. She did a good.
She did a good
But it also makes you think,
job.
like, do you think she actually wrote them?
No, I'm sure she had like a ghostwriter. But like, remember she wrote her monologue for
Yeah.
SNL and it was really fucking good.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, obviously she had help of like Amy Schumer and other comedians.
Right.
But like, she did the, you know, the meat.
Yeah. I thought the best one was like the very last one saying like, and I promised not our Kardashian wasn't going to defend another NFL player. And I'm like, rest in peace. Okay.
Rest in peace. So there was some mixed feelings about this on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
One, girl deserved it because of the thing with Taylor Swift and Kanye West.
Oh, are we talking about the booing? Like she deserved the booing?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not nodding
she
my head to
deserved
that.
the
I was like,
booing.
oh yeah, she deserved that applause. That's
No,
what I was thinking in my head.
Deserved the booing because of Taylor Swift and like
Oh,
Kanye West
please.
and the whole deal. And I was like, oh, okay, like I understand why you would say that. I don't think that she deserved the booze.
No.
Like, I'm just like, whatever. But also there was another one where like, Kim, you are the richest person in that room.
Yeah.
Like she was like the richest person in the
Mm-hmm.
room. And they're like, what if she was like, boo if you're a billionaire, and the room would go silent.
Boo.
Right. So there was a lot of mixed feelings about that on the internet, but like majority was like she didn't deserve that.
No.
No.
A lot of people are just fucking
Did you
butthurt
watch the
that
roast?
she's famous for like literally just being herself.
Right.
I only watched Kim's part. I didn't watch anyone else's.
I watched, God, what's her fucking name? She's a comedian and she's blonde and she's fucking hilarious. She made a lot of jokes about Kevin Hart. I'm going to get like killed for not knowing her name.
I don't know.
But she was fucking hilarious.
I
I'll
saw
send
a
it to
clip
you.
of her saying something. Oh, saying like, oh, and you have 7 rings. Oh, wait, no, 8 now because you have Giselle, because Giselle gave hers back.
Giselle's give her back. Yeah.
And I was like,
that was
ooh.
the girl. That was her.
She really
She
dug
did
that
some
one in.
fucking good ones. And she made a lot about Kevin Hart. And she was just like, the one that was so funny? She goes, I know this is going to be a long evening, so I'm going to keep this Kevin Hart. Like,
Grouch.
so funny. Grouch is so real. Okay, so anything else about the roast?
No, I think that's good.
Oh my God. Okay, I think we're good too.
I think
Okay.
that was good.
Moving on to our third and final story about our favorite girl in this entire world.
Shout out.
Shout out to her. Hilary Duff gives birth to baby number 4.
Oh my
Third with
goodness.
husband Matthew Coma.
Mm-hmm.
Coma.
I think I always read it as coma. So
Yeah, same. Okay. So, Hilary Duff is a mother of 4. The actress and her husband welcomed a baby girl via water birth on May 3rd. I think all of her births have been water.
I don't know about
births.
Luca, but like, yeah, because I think she started giving birth like around like the pandemic time, so it was more intimate and stuff like that.
Right. Oh, you're right. You're right.
I think it was around that time.
Well, she wrote in a caption, Towns, Meadow, Bear.
But
Bair.
yeah, like Blair, but without the L.
Yes. So that is the name of her new daughter. She wrote in the caption, now we know why she made us wait so long. She was perfecting those cheeks.
She was a little
She wrote
ham.
on Instagram.
Yes.
She is a little ham. It's
She's
so
junky.
cute. She says, I have been dreaming of holding you in my arms for months, and the past 5 days getting to know you, stare at you, and smell you has been pure magic. We all love you, and you've been here all along, beauty. Oh my God, that's so cute. So she shared like photos of her birth, her water birth on Instagram, and they are just absolutely gorge.
Yeah.
Oh my God, chunky cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
So cute.
I think it was her Banks, one of her very first daughters.
Yeah.
She, Lauren from Younger, the redhead,
Yes.
her best friend in that show. So she was there for, I think, the last 2 home births.
You're right.
Yeah.
They're really close still.
Yeah. And I was wondering if she was going to be there or at least be pictured. So, but I didn't see her. So
What is your deal? Like, what is your feeling about water births?
I'm going to be real. It makes me think of the movie Backup Plan with Jennifer Lopez, and she's in this mom group. And there's this mom who gives a water birth in a little kiddie pool. And then you see her bush, and then she's making goat noises. And I'm like, so is this every time for everybody? And you know what's sad? I watched that with my dad once. And I was like, oh my God, why does she
Even
sound
more
like that?
yikes.
And my dad was like, your mom made some pretty wicked sounds too, pushing you out. And I'm like, oh my God.
Oh my God, offended.
Dad, I didn't need to know that.
What the fuck? That is crazy.
Oh, and then like they had to like get a little net to pick up the poo because she pooed in the water. So I'm like, oh, Hilary, don't do that.
Oh, Hilary, don't poop. Well, that's like normal.
I know, but just to see that floating around.
I
We got a
remember
Code
watching
Brown.
Teen Mom. Did you ever watch Teen Mom?
No.
Okay, so there was this girl named Farrah Abraham, which is like, she's very infamous.
Okay.
And she was giving birth, and she goes, I'm so sorry, I have to look at my vagina the whole time. And they're like, it's okay. I literally do this as a job. Like, I see it all the time. And then she was just like, oh my God, I really hope I don't poop. Like, please, like, don't make me poop. And he goes, no, if it's fine if you do. And she goes, no, I don't want to. And it was like, oh my God. She was like fixated about like the pooping.
I feel like I would be like, that's what would be in the back of my head. Like, I don't want to fucking poop
Well,
on the
of
table.
course. I feel like it's always in the back of your head. Like, I don't want to shit on this table.
Right.
But like, a human being's coming out of you. So like, what are you going to do?
I don't know. Hold it in. Anyone got a butt plug? Anybody?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh my god.
No, I think like water bursts are like crazy. Like that's insane.
Well, like
the pain.
I don't know. I guess the baby's already in liquid, you know, the amniotic fluid and stuff. So isn't it crazy how they can still survive? They're like pretty much like amphibians inside of you.
Well, yeah, they breathe through the mother, don't they? Through the umbilical cord.
I know, but can you breathe through your fucking belly button? How does that
Well, not
fucking work?
anymore.
That is insane. But anyway, if the baby
Mother
just
Nature is
drops right
crazy.
into, you know, the bath water or whatever it is, I find it insane.
Do you
Like,
wanna-
oh my
do you
God,
wanna
drowning. That's what I would be
Do you want
thinking.
to know what a fun fact is?
Yeah, sure.
So your butthole is
No,
is right.
I don't want to know.
Is right where the sperm hit the egg.
That's where. So your butthole grows
Yes.
first?
Yeah, it's
Shut
like it's
up,
like,
Brandon.
So Abby,
No.
Abby was telling me about this.
No.
Yes, she just learned this. Abby's gonna be a doctor. She literally just
She's
learned
gonna be a
this, and she
doctor?
was like, yeah, she made a neuro doctor, neuroscience. She's doing neuroscience for pre-med right now.
I
And
didn't
isn't
know
fucking
that.
Crazy. Yeah, it's fucking intense. I know. Good for her, right?
Yeah.
I know. She's fucking insanely smart. She's the. Yeah, that's crazy. But she was telling me about this, and I'm like, I don't like to know. I
don't wanna
didn't
know
need
that.
know that.
No.
But since I know that, everybody else needs to know that.
I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm
it's-
so
don't
painfully
apologize.
sorry for you.
We apologized at the beginning of this episode. We don't need to apologize anymore.
I will always apologize when we start talking about buttholes.
Oh my god,
I'm
it's
sorry.
so fair. You're the one who brought up butt plugs.
I did say butthole.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Anyway, good for you. I'm so
yeah.
happy for you, Hilary.
Congrats.
You deserve nothing but the
Hilary.
best.
Yes.
Isn't it crazy how she's had all girls and just one boy, and that's Luca? And that was
I
her
was about
first.
to ask. This is all her third.
Yeah. Here's a
This
fourth.
is her third daughter.
Yeah, third daughter.
Yeah, Luca literally looks just like her.
Oh my God, he's gonna be so handsome.
I know. Kind of like Aaron Carter.
Okay.
almost.
Why was I about to say that?
Same brain.
Like, I was gonna say like watch him grow up to be exactly like Aaron Carter.
I know. I didn't want to say it because like I know there's like tea there, but like
I know. R.I.P.
R.I.P. But yeah. So congrats, Hilary.
Yes, so happy for you guys. I'm glad that she actually is in love with her husband, unlike her like the ex hockey
same.
player who was like mentally abusive. So
Literally.
sorry, Luca, for having a dad like that. I hope he's better
No,
with you.
literally. Yeah, seriously.
Mm.
Well,
We all have one of those.
well, I think that's our episode, you guys.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for listening and watching this week's episode.
Yes.
And I'm so glad that this is way better than last.
Let's hope, Brandon.
Let's
Because
hope.
last week we
Let's
had a
hope.
great episode.
It was a great episode, but it was just like turned to shit because of like quality.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just gave me like literally like PTSD from our first episode.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
Yikes,
sad.
you know.
At least we weren't glitchy.
no, that's so fair. That's so fair. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching this week's episode. Make sure you guys check us out on anywhere you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and TikTok at The Chat Club. And for you visual listeners, youtube.com/@thechatclub podcast if you would like to watch our episodes. And make sure you follow Faith at It's Faith Jerome and at Faith Jerome, and follow me everywhere at Brandon LT.
Yes.
And I think that is it. I think that's everything.
Yes. Everyone have a blessed Mother's Day this weekend.
Yes, have a blessed Mother's Day. I'm so excited. I get to see my mom this weekend.
Is she coming down or are you going up?
I'm going up. I'm spending Friday and Saturday at the Shack. Blaine's parents are coming up with us, so it's gonna be a nice little family
Aw,
weekend.
That's
yeah,
so sweet.
yeah, it's gonna be sweet.
Okay, well, let me know if
So-
you want me to come over.
Oh my god, yeah. If you're not doing anything, I just didn't know if you were spending the time with your family.
I mean, I will be on Sunday, but
Okay, heard.
I don't know if you want to do anything Saturday night.
Saturday night, I'm having a bonfire if you would like to join.
I love me a good bonfire, especially at your house.
Okay,
It's
slay.
always best.
Slay. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll see you Saturday.
Okay.
Okay. I'll send you the Addies. Okay.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You got it.
All right.
Okay. Thank you guys
Bye,
so much for listening,
guys.
watching, guys. Bye.